Hi, good morning. Good morning, guys. This is for my trust lawyer, trust attorneys. It's pertaining to any forged documents, forged signatures of any trust documents, or any newly transfer documents that has been forged or um, basically defrauded by fraudster or scammers or whoever they are. There's already established mechanism when it comes to our inheritance accounts monies. Most of it are actually should remain untouchable, and how our money will actually come about is already set up in such a way. I hope you guys know, in such a way that it has to come from me, because our trust is called no doubt is called revocable living trust, right? But this is also an expressive trust. That means if I don't mention it, I don't write it in my communique, and if it doesn't go through the Fed, the Federal Reserve, and it doesn't go through our legal counsel, that means whatever that they wanted to utilize will not should not be allowed to be utilized. Um, Not unless there are some sort of political, diplomatic documents or solutions that have been granted, right, from government to government negotiations, then I wouldn't know. Those are probably will be granted and be released, okay? But on a typical scenario, any heir of the previous empire or previous predecessors heir, if they try to access our inheritance account, all of them will be should be denied, okay? They do not have the rights to access our inheritance account, okay? I can tell you this: most of our inheritance accounts should be remain untouchable, like something that you can see, but you actually don't use it, because we are basically generating the accounts or our money creation through the Federal Reserve System, right? So there is no need to even touch any of the inheritances accounts money. The moment there's somebody touching those accounts money, that means frauds, okay, embezzlement has occurred. That's how banks actually can detect whether my inheritance has been meddled with. Okay, that's how they can catch any inheritance theft or case. Okay, because all our inheritances accounts are not meant to be uh, moved about anywhere. It's supposed to be where it is kept, and the amount will always be the same. It will not grow or it will not reduce. Okay, but bank will be able to utilize amounts that are approved only. They are not allowed to usurp anything that is kept with them. Okay, sorry to say, there were actually some cases of bank trustee actually usurp our inheritance accounts money, okay, to build their own business empire or lend it to borrowers. Those are all against the trust law or litigation probate law. So this kind of cases, I hope, can be reduced as times goes, as all the trust attorneys are more well versed with what actually our trust accounts should be and what our inheritance documents represent. Okay, it's just documents basically, guys. Ours is a living trust. It's a living person here that are telling you those accounts shouldn't be touched, and any money that we need additional than on top of what already been agreed upon in a treaty or whatever, those will be very specifically coming from our mechanism, which coming from me and through our legal counsel and through the Federal Reserve System. Okay, it is not just about forging the documents and you can take over the inheritance. No, that's the old system. The new system is an expressive trust of a living person that hold on to the validity of the inheritances. That's why I say if I die, somebody intentionally kill me, right? All of this will become obsolete and everything will go back to probate court. I won't even name a heir, right? Even they forge the documents, it will still be contested in the probate court, and it will take forever to contest, and they will never come ever come to a agreement of who should own what, right? Because it's so massive. So the entire thing will be thrown into a mess again, right? If they intentionally kill me. Recently there's somebody been shot because they have been meddling with our inheritances. Okay, um, I actually given out a program that support a second chance of at life for those gang members that have already repent, right? So unfortunately, they thought that they can just kill me and poison me to take over our inheritances. So they are very wrong. Okay, they won't be able to do that, even if initially they managed to do that, because banks themselves don't understand what our inheritance kept with them are for. They thought that the inheritances that kept with them, the cash asset or physical assets, is supposed to be used up like that. But actually, it's not supposed to be used like that. Not supposed to be given away freely like that. Yeah. Maybe it was because we were still new, and we was hit by pandemic. So I guess most of the bankers also are still confused, not really know about how to manage the inheritance accounts. Actually, it's quite simple. You just don't touch it. Just make it as the same amount as it is. Never release it. You can never release it. Okay, it's supposed to remain as it is. As how much it has been deposited, that's how much it should always remain, and never be given away. Okay, because any money that we need that is needs to be delivered into the system, we can always create it through the Federal Reserve System, right? We do not need those money that is kept in the banks. It's just for the usage of mirroring, I guess. I think there's a term called mirroring in banking, or collateral, right, for banking usage. So I hope this actually helps for you guys to understand about our inheritance that's kept in the banks. Okay, this is especially important for our trust lawyers. Don't be deceived by documents. Okay, it's actually not really that important. That's why I do make noise, but I don't really need it. Okay, I can handle it like this through our communication. Thanks.